All right. What do you guys say? We already got super chats dropping tonight. It's January 16th, 2025. The best crypto community in the world. XRP family, where are you at tonight as we watch XRP back above $3.30 as I dropped the update this morning? $33 XRP explained. We are well on our way to new all-time highs for XRP. Now having secured all-time highs on some exchanges, and in tonight's episode, we're going to be breaking down and explaining this is no longer clickbait, this is no longer ridiculous, this is no longer speculation, this is no longer a riddle. The XRP FOMO rally has begun. Now, the key thing here to understand, the first part of this, FOMO, fear of missing out. The first part, fear. Some projects fear us. And there's no reason to be afraid of the XRP family. We've put down our shields. We're no longer the XRP army. We're nice guys now. We're nice guys. We're nice gals. We're happy. XRP's at all-time high. But some projects should be fearful of us flipping them, and that would be Ethereum. And we are halfway to flipping Bitcoin on volume. If you look at the 24-hour volume, at one point it was up about 27 billion. For XRP, it's at 55 billion for Bitcoin. So we're well on our way to flipping Bitcoin on volume in dollar terms. And just think, if XRP is double the price where we're at right now, $3, you move up to about a $6 XRP, that 24-hour volume is going to be double as well. So you have to understand here, the XRP FOMO rally is beginning, and that first part, fear. The fear of missing out. Some projects fear that XRP is going to overtake them, and that's a legitimate fear to have. Some folks are scared, though, I think, of just how dominant this XRP asset is positioned with Ripple side by side with President Trump at Mar-a-Lago, eating beef bourguignon. Now, tonight, I'm sipping some bourbon. I don't know about you guys. No beef bourguignon for dinner tonight. Wifey did make a fantastic dinner. Shout out to Wifey. I want to give a shout out to Corey. I was going to bring the bottle on, but I want to make sure I didn't get in trouble. But we got ourselves some Kentucky bourbon aged 10 years that was given to us by our good community member, Corey. Met him down there at the LA screening of XRP Unleashed. You guys see the documentary poster right there behind me. Corey, God bless him, brought me this bottle. And I said, I'm not popping this thing till we get to all-time high, and we really got something to celebrate. And the XRP family, we got something to celebrate tonight. Cheers, everybody. God bless. If you haven't already, please respond to the poll that I dropped in the comments down below. Will XRP break $4 this week? And if you haven't already, we got to like the video. We got to share it out far and wide for TikTok. We need to be tapping that screen and sharing that stream. And let's take a sip of an adult beverage and celebrate all-time high for XRP. God bless all of you. Mighty fine. Mighty fine. I did have to take the first sip off screen because I knew the first one was going to hit me. So I took the first sip off screen, and it is delicious. Absolutely fantastic what we're working with here now. No cheap beer tonight. No cheap Michelob Ultra tonight. And this party's just getting started. If you guys missed my video earlier, you can check that one. I'm going to show you an example right here to get this party started. The reason why the fear is really starting to kick in. XRP is moving with ease. Let's get you guys tapped in right now. I'm going to check the super chats. Feel free to drop comments and questions as we go. We got a full update here tonight. We got big money already coming in on super chats. You guys are making it rain. This is why the XRP community, you guys just are continuing to show up day after day. I hope you guys appreciate the content. 1970 legend showing up with a massive 50 spot. Did 4 of our Aussie friends get their t-shirts? At this rate, XRP could hit $5 by the end of the month. All depends on what Trump announces as to how fast we head to the moon. That's why I asked the question, are we going to hit $4 this week? It looks like we are. My answer would be yes. Big sell wall at $4. There's about 50 million XRP on the order books. And I kind of rounding up and assuming that there's about 50 to 100 million XRP that's going to get sold off between here and $4. Between here and $4, about 50 to 100 million XRP has to get bought off the order books for us to break through that next sell wall, which is mostly at $3.50. And once we break that, it thins all the way up. But at $4, we're going to expect more people to come in and sell at that clear all-time high as we approach a psychological level of $4. But as far as what's coming, I mean, nothing but bullish catalyst for XRP. I got a big show lined up tonight. In 1970 Legend, yes, we are figuring out the logistics for Australia. I got good news to report. We're not live yet, so if you're overseas, do not buy anything yet. But we are working diligently right now, and I got good news. Looks like we got a couple sources, and we're going to be able to get it out there. Not as cheap as shipping it to the United States. I think we're charging like $8 for flat rate shipping here in the US. And we're going to have to charge more. It's probably going to be like double to ship overseas, but it's looking like we got some good stuff set up. So stay tuned for more. Australia, Canada, a lot of people in Europe, South Africa. Let me know where you guys are at, and stay tuned because soon we will be shipping the merch overseas. Appreciate you. And we're saving that for hundo that you dropped last chat, 1970. I appreciate you, brother. Dropping 400. He said, send some merch over to Australia. Here's the shipping fee. And he gifted $400 last episode. You guys are crazy. What a legend. John Wayne in the house. Big 20 spot. So if SAB 121 is out by executive order and banks can custody crypto, i.e. maybe insured, staking, and so on, what would happen to the cold wallet world? No need for ledgers and treasures, or am I missing something? Well, depends if you trust the banks. I don't trust these banks 100%. I'm here to do a business transaction. I'm here to keep some money in the banks, but we definitely don't want to be keeping more than the FDIC insured and too much over FDIC insured in any one account. And if you are, hopefully you're working with some of these bigger banks that are going to get the backstop. Obviously, Janet Yellen is on her way out, so we'll have to see if the new Treasury Secretary is going to give the banks the bailout that Janet Yellen was promising. I don't know what Janet Yellen was up to, but I guess it is being reported tonight that the Chinese did just hack into her computer. So speaking of Janet Yellen, she doesn't have to tell our secrets. The Chinese are getting them off of her computer right now. So I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what the full scoop is on that. That's breaking news just within the past hour. Carl Rice, thank you for the 2-spot. Will Fix, thank you for the 2-spot. Will, appreciate you. Love your show. Love you too, Will. Love you too. If I'm not mistaken, that's Will. He's been putting out some XRP content as well. Hey, guys, we got so much to cover. I'm going to get right on into it. If you guys haven't already, you got to share out the stream. You got to take a sip of an adult beverage, or if it's morning time where you're at, hopefully you're drinking some stiff coffee because we got a lot to go through. Let's get it. Let's go. So right now, as we speak, we got an XRP right now at $3.32. Let me refresh us. 332 for XRP, up to 340 earlier today. Nice tap off of 340. Consolidate back down here. And this sucker went all the way back down to 317. That was after, earlier yesterday. What was that? Earlier when we went back down to 317. Then we got another back test, basically back down to 317 here again. So we're starting to build some support here in this region. But if you guys saw my video update earlier, it's so important. We just found the key that we were looking for to expose this whole market cap myth. And I'm just going to get right into it. I'm going to give you guys a simple example. I've been doing this multiple time frames, multiple different snapshots, XRP price going up, XRP price going down, and we're talking about a market cap multiplier. The reason why this is important is because it's not a 1-to-1 ratio as far as $1 billion comes into XRP. XRP's market cap does not grow by 1 billion. $1 billion comes in, we're seeing a multiplier right now on the market cap of XRP of about 200. So meaning if $1 billion comes into XRP, our market cap is going to grow by 200 billion. Now I talked about a $33 XRP running with the assumption from JP Morgan that we were going to get 8 billion of inflows into the XRP ETFs. So despite everything that's cooking in the XRP DeFi, stablecoin going live, just meme coins, everything that's going on in the XRP ecosystem, I just saw, we just passed the amendment for the AMM clawback. So here soon, we'll be able to add RLUSD to the AMMs. We'll be building out deep open public pools of liquidity with RLUSD. All of these catalysts aside, if JP Morgan is correct with their assumption of 8 billion of inflows, you times that by a 212 multiplier, which is what I tracked earlier today, and you have 1.7 trillion of market cap growth for XRP. Let me run the numbers for you. You add that to the about 190, round up to 200 billion of market cap that we already got, and you're looking at an XRP at a $1.9 trillion market cap, and that's a $33 XRP. Let's make it simple. 8 billion comes into XRP at these current multipliers that we're observing. If this stays in play, which is a big what if, it's a big assumption. I'm being very honest with you guys. But what we're tracking right now, the hard data, and boy, this is why they're so scared. Because now, this isn't speculation, hype, riddles, conspiracy, hard data on how easily XRP shoots up. We get 8 billion coming in. XRP is growing by 1.7 trillion. Round up, round down, however you want to do the math. We're talking about a $30 XRP with ease. By the way, we're already seeing that Bitcoin, the spot ETFs on Bitcoin, the inflows on that are well into the billions. One of the biggest days has been $1 billion of inflow in one day on all of the Bitcoin ETFs. So we're going to see something similar for XRP, and it has me really sitting down and rethinking things. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This new thing that we've unlocked, this is a new cheat code unlock in our understanding of XRP. We knew that the market cap bros were wrong, but this was the smoking gun evidence. If I was building a legal case, this is the smoking gun, but it is subject to change. There's a lot of things that impact the market cap multiplier. It's not always going to be that way. As the asset grows larger, I anticipate that the multiplier comes down because it becomes a more difficult asset to move. There's more liquidity there. There's more value present. But right now, what we're observing is dramatic market cap multiplier for XRP, meaning that when we get just tens of millions coming in, our market cap's growing by billions. That's the dynamic that's been happening for the last week, is we're seeing inflows just in the tens of billions, 50 billion, 60 billion of inflows. Shoot, the other day in a 30-minute window, we tracked 600,000 of inflows and the market cap grew by billions. The multiplier was 598. So this has me rethinking everything because I always ran and was not afraid to talk about high prices for XRP, but this is what we were missing and we now have it. And it's not an exact science. That's the thing. It's not an exact science, but it's very interesting to consider. Now, I see we got another super chat here from TK with the 10 spot. It's been a minute, but truly appreciate you, Zach. Thank you for your consistent content and you being you. Been a sub since early 2022. TK, always appreciate your support, brother. GCB with the 5 spot. How do you feel about Moon Lambo saying things like XRP ETF won't have a positive effect on XRP price this bull run? Moon Lambo needs to get tapped in. He should be subscribed to this channel. He should be watching the update that I dropped earlier today. The market cap multiplier videos that I've done about 3 so far. I just dropped a whiteboard video that's 3 minutes long. Everybody has 3 minutes to spare to learn how XRP is not an ordinary asset in the way that it moves. Okay, so Moon Lambo, let's get him tapped in. Let's get him caught up to speed. He needs to get caught up on a couple other things too, but I'm not going to go there. Rod, 2 spot. I need fitted hats. You work with GMC. I don't know GMC. We're going to be going live with hats here soon. We're working on it. Okay, so working on my guy. He's going to get us set up here. We want to go live with hats. We can do patches, which is what's on that hat right there is a patch. But we want to get a setup so that we can do the stitching. So we're in the process of getting that set up, and then we're going to go live with the hats. We got you covered, Rod. Thank you for the 5 spot there, or the 2 spot. Appreciate that. Okay. Let's continue. I want to check my poll here real quick. I want to check, where did that poll go? Overwhelming on the votes. So we have 1,000 votes so far on my poll. Will XRP break $4 this bull run? Overwhelming, 89% say yes. 89% say yes. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you. If you guys haven't responded to that, please do so. Ray, thank you for the 5 spot. I'm new to the channel. Love it. I have 3,000 XRP coins and aspire to have 10,000. I only have 1,000 USDC on the side. Do I just buy now in your opinion? Oh boy, Ray. Oh boy. So it's a tough one. I can't tell you when or what to buy or sell as I'm not a financial advisor, but what I will say is that XRP is not really waiting around for anybody right now. I mentioned it on the I did a 3-hour live show on TikTok earlier today, and I talked about how XRP, if you wanted to buy in and you wanted to place a limit order, sorry, I got a text, I got distracted. If you wanted to buy in on XRP and you feel like I need to get in, but you're waiting for those dips, you can set some of these limit orders that are 5 or 10% below the price that we're trading at right now. And sure enough, I said that on this morning's live show, and we ended up back testing to $3.17 this afternoon. So if you would have had your buy orders set just a little bit below where we were at, you would have been able to scoop up that dip. But like I said, XRP's not waiting around for anybody. We're already back up above $3.30. It's a tough deal to do. With $1,000 to allocate, you can always, move in and ladder in with your position. So you can set a few buy orders right now, set a buy order below where we're at, maybe do a spot, just a spot buy right now, and then still leave a little bit on the sidelines just in case we get hit with something else. But XRP's holding really well above $3 right now. The SEC appeal yesterday took us below $3 briefly for 20 minutes. I was talking about this on the TikTok live earlier today, guys. You have to understand, the SEC came in to smack us and hit us with the low blow one more time. Gary Gensler, good guy Gary Gensler, had to hit us with the low blow one more time. All they were able to achieve was knocking down XRP below $3 for 20 minutes. I went to the 5-minute chart and it was literally 4 candles, about 4.5 candles that you had to pick up XRP below $3. So XRP's not waiting around for nobody. And despite everything that they're trying to do to FUD this thing out, I'm going to talk about this here shortly. The fake news that they're spreading about Trump wasn't really interested in XRP. He gave Ripple a hard time and said, you weren't there for me. They're coming up with stories now about XRP. The SEC files their appeal. None of it's stopping the XRP pump. And they were only able to knock XRP below $3 for 20 minutes. We scooped up the dip. The XRP army bought that sucker up. And we're just holding the line. And to think about it, guys, this is what just cracks me up about the XRP army. We're insane. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Well, it just so happened to pay off. This sucker traded at 50 cents for 6 years. We just kept on buying the sucker. And we're not going to sell. That's the thing. There's so many people that are just going to hold this bag, myself included. I'm going to hold on to a big bag of XRP. I'm not selling all of my bag this bull run. Not even close. And now that I've done the calculations, I'm pointing at my whiteboard right over here. And I'm going to show you the calculations that I'm talking about. I'm looking at this multiplier and just how easy it's going to be for XRP to go up to $100. You heard me right, $100. I used to talk about big numbers, and I was trying to figure out how we'd actually get there. And I'd run through different scenarios. And this is when I brought up the liquidity value equation, separate from market cap. I said, we got to talk about liquidity value. Well, now we have the market cap multiplier, which was the missing equation, the missing link. Now we got it. This is the secret sauce to understanding XRP right now. Take a look at it. I'm going to break it down for you guys. Here we go. We're going to talk about the last 2 days, January 14th and 15th. Take a look at it. XRP's market cap grows by 39.2 billion. Okay. We're on the XRP market cap chart. You see where we're at. We're at 191 billion right now. Just wait till we hit above 200 billion. These guys are going to melt. But let's stay focused right now. 39 billion of market cap growth. What were our inflows? We slide over to CoinGlass. We're on the 1 day. I don't know if I can zoom in a little bit here for you guys. Let me zoom in right here. There you go. Take a look at this. We're on the 1 day spot inflow and outflows. We slide on over here to January 14th and 15th. I wanted to do 2 days. Last week's example, I took a snapshot for 30 minutes. Yesterday's example, we took a snapshot for 4 hours. This example that I'm giving you right now is a snapshot over 2 days. How much did the market cap grow? Based off of how much came in. I'm going to show you right now. We had inflows on the 14th of $207 million. $200 million into XRP. Have yourself a good time. Let's go. 64.9. Let's round up to 65. What I did is we're working with 270. Is that 270? Yeah, 277 million. We round up to 65. 277 million. Slide on over here to Google. Let me show you what we're working with. Very simple math. Our market cap grew by 39.2 billion. We divide that by 277 million. What does it give us? 141. That's your market cap multiplier for the past 2 days, January 14th and 15th. 277 million inflows. Market cap growth by 39 billion. Market cap multiplier of 141. Do you understand how crazy this is? You understand how easy it's going to be for XRP to go a lot higher. This is why I titled this episode here tonight, XRP FOMO Rally Begins. Take a look at it. These guys are losing their minds. They are out of control, making up lies about XRP. They've been doing it while we were down. Of course, they're going to be doing it while we're up. Fully exposing themselves. Ryan Selkis, every time this guy tweets, it's absolutely ridiculous when it comes to XRP. XRP is now bigger than Salesforce and approaching B of A in market cap. Oh, just wait, buddy. Just wait. We're just getting started. Top 30 US company. Just wait. This is going to be the largest IPO ever. Just wait, Ryan. You better strap in. You better sit down. Twice the value of Uber. Oh, just wait. It's going to IPO larger than Saudi Aramco, the largest oil company in the world. Hold up. Bigger than Shopify, PayPal, and MicroStrategy combined. Yes, with ease. Why is this a surprise? With ease. What are we talking about? Shopify? Okay, it's cool. It's good. It's got its place in the market. PayPal? Yes, they got a nice head start. MicroStrategy? Don't get me started. And 5 times the size of Coinbase. Yes, 5 times the size of Coinbase. Why are we surprised, Ryan? Get tapped in over here, buddy. Ripple's crash and scandals will take down the entire crypto agenda in DC. That's how he finishes the tweet. Ripple's crash and scandals will take down the entire crypto agenda in DC. While Brad and Stu are eating beef bourguignon with President Trump. And these guys think that the scandals, some scandals are going to bring down Ripple and XRP. No, sir. Sir Ryan Selkis, you need to take a step back here for a moment and realize what's happening. Trump and XRP, along with Ripple, are in full control, brother. And there's nothing that you can do to stop it. Trump and XRP are in full control. We run this bull run right now. And can the Trump team stop bull posting every single day? The Trump team and these rumors coming out from the Trump team every single day. It's about reserves. What was the news today? Now we're considering assets other than Bitcoin. That's why they're melting down today. That's why everybody came out of the woodworks. I'm not done. Take a look at this one. This is Veronica, who works for Unchained Podcast. This Unchained Podcast came out today with anonymous sources. Anonymous sources tell us that Trump didn't really like Ripple. He asked Ripple, where the heck were you guys when I needed you? Now, Stuart Alderati already came out here and he already tweeted out and he said, I don't know what crypto reg outfit this is that came up with this, these anonymous sources, but I'll give you a source, which is me, and this is completely false. So Stu, the chief legal officer of Ripple, and that's why I put him on the thumbnail of tonight's episode along with Brad Garlinghouse, the 60 Minutes locked in picture, because we are absolutely locked in right now. And Stuart Alderati is absolutely comfy with the 45th and now 47th president of the United States of America, Donald Trump. He's next to Trump with his hand on his back, pointing at him. That's how comfy they are while they eat beef bourguignon. This isn't journalism. This is being a shill for market makers, whales, and anybody else who has an agenda. So we're calling out the Unchained Podcast. We're calling out Veronica, whoever the heck this is, because her sources told her rumors that Trump was receptive to the idea of including XRP in a crypto reserve are likely untrue. And in fact, they say that Trump was pretty hard on Ripple. You know, if anything, Trump being the master of the art of the deal, just like when that one business owner said that he was going to invest $100 billion in the United States. And Trump just right on the spot said, let's bump that up to 200 billion, pal. Smacks him on the back, shakes his hand and absolutely manhandles him. I appreciate the 100 billion. Why don't we take it to 200 billion? See, I've read The Art of the Deal by Trump. Understand this guy very well. And that's how he deals at the negotiation table. 100% alpha. Nothing in between. And so if anything, Trump was sitting down to manhandle Brad and Stu and Ripple to get more XRP from Ripple for the strategic reserve. If anything, that was how Trump was being hard on Ripple. But Stu already came out and said that this is all BS, right? If anything, Trump was trying to negotiate for 10 billion XRP instead of 5 billion XRP from Ripple. These guys are losing their mind. And who's paying? Who's paying for these sources? You got to ask, you know it's coming. Hey, Unchained Pod, and all these podcasts are for sale. All of them. It's actually pretty sad how little you got to pay these outfits to get them to shill your project or whatever you want to do. You'd be surprised. It's really sad how desperate some of these outfits are getting. But you can tell it's not just these little outfits with their fake news. We already knew. We already know their game, right? That's why most of us don't tune into that stuff, right? But it's the market makers behind them. It's the guys behind them that are funding this. It's so hilarious. And Digital Asset Investor retweets this, Veronica, and he says, I have named sources on video from Homeland Security saying that they met with the 4 Satoshis. That's right. Satoshi ain't just one little guy living in a cave. No. We have on video named sources. Nothing about this is anonymous. From Homeland Security saying that they met with the 4 Satoshis. If you think for 1 second that Satoshi is some mystic, figure hiding in the caves that created Bitcoin, well, then our good friend Digital Asset Investor has an igloo in Georgia to sell you. Okay? Want to do some actual journalism and look into that? And he tags Veronica. No, God, no. God, no. Because you'd have to pay her. Not much, but you'd have to pay her a little bit, DAI. You know how these guys operate. And our good friend Jimmy Valley comments, so from these comments, we are to assume that, President Trump was harder on Ripple than the SEC, him and Gary Gensler for the last 4 years, after $150 million in legal fees versus beef bourguignon dinner. Yeah, don't think so. And I just got to give a cheers and a shout out to our good friend Jimmy Valley. The red folder wouldn't exist if it wasn't for Jimmy Valley. We wouldn't have put together this whole story about the damages done and the defense that we've put together for the XRP community. Remember, we're no longer the army. We've put down our shields. I still have the red folder, and I've just added $15 billion in damages done to the XRP community from the SEC filing the appeal yesterday. Right? The SEC filed the appeal yesterday. Market cap went down by $15 billion. Okay, noted. Check. $15 billion added to the damages. And then as the price of XRP goes up higher and higher in this now new environment, new reality, level playing field, Trump administration, Gensler gone, lawsuit effectively over, XRP's market cap's already grown by $170 billion. So that's $170 billion of unlock on the other side. $15 billion of damages on the way down, $170 billion of unlock on the upside. That all gets added together. It's all in the same bucket of the damages and the manipulation. You got to put a $sign on that manipulation from the SEC. And now we're free. And you see what's happening. And this is the FOMO rally. And no longer a question. It's no longer up for debate. This is the XRP FOMO rally. First part of it being fear of missing out. Regular Joe Blow trying to pick up a bag of XRP, trying to still stack, and I have a lot of respect for those of you guys that are still trying to stack that bag of XRP. I get it. I'm still trying to stack my bag on HBAR and some of these other coins. So I'm right there with you. I'm buying in, and I feel like I'm still late, but the prospect is still a 5 to 10x from today's prices on some of these altcoins that I'm stacking. And for you guys that are stacking XRP right now, it looks to me very easy that we could do a 5 to 10x from here. right? So this is what it's about. We've broken free. And so it's fear of missing out from the regular folks trying to get in, but now it's fear of missing out for institutions. Now it's fear of getting surpassed, Ryan Selkis having a full meltdown. Now it's fear from whoever paid for this article to get put out that Trump wasn't impressed with Ripple or was hard on Ripple, right? That's all based in fear. Versus over here in the XRP community, our ships are sailing. See, I got the Bearable Guy 2024 update right here, and our path is clear. We got a nice gold path to the oyster shell with the oyster in it. We got the purple path to the castle, and I'm wearing the castle here tonight, right? And on that castle, XRP is at the very top. And on this original castle picture that we got in 2016, the hidden hand was holding the puppet. In this picture that we just got Christmas 2024, the hidden hand is holding the white flag. That's surrender. This is surrender from the SEC. This is surrender from JP Morgan. And it's time for the rest of this space to surrender to the fact that XRP, we're just running. And we're so far from this being over. So far. Now, let me continue because we got so much to cover. Yesterday, the SEC announces a lawsuit against Elon Musk. I put out this tweet yesterday. Today, they appeal the Ripple case. Sounds like it's time for Elon Musk to partner up with Brad Garlinghouse and Ripple. XRP ready to be integrated into X payments if it's not already. If it's not already. Now listen to Elon Musk. Check this out. The SEC forced me to pay a fine, although I was not found guilty. This was in a case that the SEC already brought against Elon. There was a big trial in San Francisco, big civil trial. The jury found me not guilty. Unanimous finding of a San Francisco jury. The reason I agreed to the fine for the SEC is not because the SEC was correct. That was extremely bad behavior by the SEC, corruption, frankly. And we know all about that. We get Elon Musk the red folder too. He says, but if he didn't agree to the fine, Tesla was going to go bankrupt. And see, thankfully, Brad and Chris and Ripple were flush with cash to pay the lawyers and flush with cash and not into a position where they had to bend over and settle up with the SEC. You got to understand, they had an opportunity to settle up and close this up, and we might not have ever gotten the clarity that XRP was not a security if Ripple had done so. Ripple would have had some clarity. They would have been able to settle up, pay their fine, and go about their business, but we wouldn't have gotten the clarity for XRP, the digital asset, in and of itself not being a security, had Ripple settled up. But they didn't, because they didn't need to. They weren't in a position where they had to settle up or they were going to go bankrupt. No, they already paid $150 million in legal fees and still got $1 billion cash. And the bag of XRP was worth $25 billion while XRP was at 50 cents. Now the bag of XRP is worth over $100 billion. In fact, the bag of XRP is probably approaching $150 billion. I didn't even thought about that. The bag of XRP is well over $100 billion now. As XRP is above $3, the bag of XRP is probably above $120 billion, approaching $150 billion. So when I tell you guys that Ripple's going to have the largest IPO in the history of the world, larger than the $25.6 billion that Saudi Aramco did, that's why. I don't look any further. You don't need to look any further into the valuation, the business. I mean, obviously you do. I'm kind of being a little bit dramatic here, but you get the point. When the bag of XRP is worth $150 billion, they might IPO at $25 billion. They might. They're already trading at an implied valuation on the secondary market of $20 billion. Now, speaking of the SEC, they're dropping like flies. This is Megan Barbero, the chief legal officer of the SEC, has announced her resignation on January 20th. The SEC's top lawyer, Megan Barbero, gone. Gary Gensler, gone. I forget the name. Crenshaw was the SEC commissioner that they wanted to bring in. Worse than Gensler. Gone. Or at least not confirmed, and so she's gone. Trump gets to bring in his pick. It's over for these guys. They're jumping off the ship. They're getting out of here as fast as they can. Now check out the XRP go viral moment. This is the comedian Louis KC is his name on Twitter, Louis CK. You guys know Louis CK, he's a big comedian, right? He comments yesterday, is XRP the next Bitcoin? And he asks us, in the XRP army, does what we do best, and we max engage and we light up him in the comments. And you already know what we told him. Louis CK joining the XRP party. Dave Portnoy joining the XRP party, putting out this tweet right here with the XRP rocket emoji meme. Dave Portnoy, founder of Barstool Sports. Listen to Dave here talk about how much he's made on his little XRP investment. And that's right, folks, we're approaching 6,000 people in tonight's live show. If you guys haven't already, please make sure you like the stream and share it out far and wide. Listen in here, Dave talking about how much he's made on XRP so far. Check it out.
Said, let's use Kraken, let's buy some XRP. 1.3 million, bought it to 335, up a buck. So what am I up, like half a mil, maybe 500 grand, 550? Hey, it's just a trade, I'm holding. There's a long run. We're going to take this thing. I've learned my lesson. I'm going to hold that. I hold my Bitcoins. You buy it on Kraken, and I got 1.4 of XRP. I bought 1.3.
So there you have it. And I don't know who clipped that up. That was Kraken Exchange. So Kraken, they took advantage of that. And I'm assuming that Dave is an affiliate of Kraken, right? So shout out to Dave. I appreciate the hustle. And I wanted to make a point, though, on this. You have to understand, I can pound the table all night long and pump up XRP, and I do reach hundreds of thousands and millions of people. We are doing that. We're incredibly effective with getting out our content right now. We are leading as far as XRP content creators go, and I couldn't do that without your guys' support. But for all the work that I put into this, all the whiteboard sessions, all the breakdowns, going live for hours, dropping videos every single day, getting the word out on XRP. All it takes is one guy like a Dave Portnoy with, multiples more followers than me to not just mention that he owns XRP, but see, now he's talking about how much he's making on XRP. And everybody's listening, oh, wow, Dave made $1 million on XRP, right? And so that's the point that I wanted to get across. This is Louis CK. Is XRP the next Bitcoin? Somebody better tell Louis that he's not allowed to ask that question. He's not allowed to talk about there being a better Bitcoin. You guys see the merch. He's not allowed to talk about that. He's not allowed to talk about that one. Dave Portnoy. It's just another investment, right? He wipes his hands clean, but then he follows up by saying that he's holding. Well, Davey, hold up, please. Because if it was just another investment that we were going to wipe our hands clean from, why aren't you selling? Why are you holding? He learned his lesson. Just like Bitcoin, now I'm holding, and we're holding XRP. The better Bitcoin. Louis CK asking, is it the better Bitcoin? Dave Portnoy holding like Bitcoin. Do you guys see what's happening? Do you see why the Bitcoin maxis are in full panic mode right now? And I think that we should be collaborating. Bitcoin should be tokenized on the XRP ledger. We should be building out that liquidity pool and let Bitcoin stick around. I don't own Bitcoin, but I have nothing against it. Guys, don't get it twisted. I'm not against Bitcoin. I'd love for Bitcoin to pump up to $1 million. More liquidity into our ecosystem. I'm rooting for Bitcoin. I have nothing against it. It's just from an investment perspective, I'm in other assets. Nothing against Bitcoin. But notice how viral XRP is going. And notice where these guys are taking the conversation. I'm telling you guys, all us in the XRP community pump this thing up, and it just takes one celebrity with millions, tens of millions of followers to put out the word about XRP. Not just, hey, I got XRP in my portfolio, but, I bought in at whatever he bought in at, $1, and now he's up and he's made $500,000, right? I don't just own XRP. I'm making millions off of XRP. That's what Dave Portnoy is going to be reporting. As soon as XRP doubles up, he's going to be up by over millions. Based off of what he said on his position, if XRP doubles up from here, Dave Portnoy is going to be sharing with everybody that he's up millions on XRP. And he might at that time just be saying that, yeah, it's just another investment. He might still be saying that, but it sounds like he's still going to be holding it. Just like the rest of us. We're just going to be holding this bag of XRP. You're not going to get it from us at a few bucks, at $5, at $50. You might not even get it from us at $500. That's how crazy we are. You can call us, tell us that we're in a cult. We laugh. We laugh. We don't care. You know what I'm saying? We got data to back this thing up now, folks. Check this out. Dom says XRP has such a stronghold on this market right now. It literally pulled down the entire market after the appeal filing. This was yesterday. Massive mindshare on XRP. It's acting like the king. Bitcoin pulling everything down with it. You love to see it. We're in control. XRP is running this bull run. No, this is not just me saying this. This is not just me hyping us up. This is not rah-rah. Look at the Google Trends. We already flipped Bitcoin on Google Trend searches. XRP's more searched worldwide than Bitcoin. This is over. Money follows attention. Why do you think that Farcoin's sitting at over $1 with a larger market cap than 90% of companies worldwide? It's tokenized stupidity and attention. That's why these meme coins have gone so stupid. That's why Farcoin's over $1. Money follows attention. XRP is now more searched than Bitcoin. Check. I mentioned it earlier in tonight's live. It's on the way, though. We're going to flip Bitcoin on volume. The dollar amount of volume, we are halfway to flipping Bitcoin. We did about 27, almost 30 billion of volume in the past 24 hours on XRP. Bitcoin is at 55 billion. So we're already halfway to flipping Bitcoin on volume. We're still a ways away on market cap. We're still about 10 times away on market cap. But as I've demonstrated with this market cap multiplier, it's not going to take trillions coming in for XRP to go to a $2 trillion market cap, which is where Bitcoin's at right now. So for XRP to flip Bitcoin, after analyzing this market cap multiplier, I now understand, I now have conviction in saying it's going to be a lot easier than we were thinking before. Flipping Bitcoin is going to be a lot easier than I thought. And we now have hard data to suggest that it's over 10 times easier to move XRP than it is Bitcoin. Now, I wanted to make everybody aware that we just added new collections here. New merch has gone live. We have the XRP Castle, and on the XRP family, we just added long sleeves and crew neck. So we had the t-shirts and the hoodies, but we've now added the long sleeves and the crew neck. We have XRP the Better Bitcoin. On the front, you get that XRP patch. On the back side, you get the Better Bitcoin saying with the big XRP logo. We just added the Bearable Guide 2024. That just went live yesterday. And we've now added the Brad Garlinghouse tattoo, and I really like how that one turned out right there. So I have both these shirts right here. We just had to get a quick word in from our sponsor, which is yours truly. Okay, we're independently supported by this community. I couldn't do it without you guys. Had to plug that up real quick. Now, let's continue, because I still have a couple more. And then we're going to go rapid fire Q&A. Cheers, everybody. Well over 6,000 people in the stream tonight. It's an XRP celebration. God bless. Yesterday, the SEC files its appeal brief. Stu responds. He says, as expected, the SEC's appeal brief is a rehash of already failed arguments and likely to be abandoned by the next administration. Trump, his administration, Paul Atkins as our new SEC, along with a couple new SEC commissioners, there's no way that they're going to continue with this lawsuit. Once again, we just reported how the top lawyer of the SEC just resigned. So the chairman, gone. Top lawyer, gone. Who's going to be left? Only the good guys and gals that were trying to actually provide a level playing field. That's the only people that are going to be left. And so in the new administration, this case is done. We'll respond formally in due time. For now, know this. The SEC's lawsuit is just noise. A new era of pro-innovation regulation is coming and Ripple is thriving. Learn the facts here. And he shares this. This right here is a little quick fact sheet that he shared, a little PDF document. And they lay it out here. What the SEC is not appealing is whether or not XRP itself is a security. So XRP is not a security. That's the law of the land. The SEC is not appealing on that. The SEC is only appealing on Ripple's own sales of XRP to exchanges and other distributions like grants and charitable contributions. I didn't even drop an update that was focused on this appeal brief earlier today. I'm not going to focus on it right now. I just wanted to share that to make it clear for everybody that as a matter of law right now, and the SEC is not even trying to appeal it, the status of XRP not being a security. So without a doubt, we have 100% certainty that XRP in and of itself is not a security. Full stop, end of story. Don't let anybody share any sort of misinformation on that. And the SEC case is over. That's me speaking. The SEC case is over. It's done. There's nothing there. The SEC's going to settle up and shut down every single lawsuit that doesn't involve clear violations of the securities laws or fraud. It's over. What comes next? Brad Garlinghouse just gave us a hint. Check this out. Brad Garlinghouse says, my first time, but certainly not my last time at CFC St. Moritz in Switzerland. I wonder if Brad got any skiing done over there in Switzerland while he was there. But he hopped up on stage with a couple guys right here. Richard Tang, where's he from? The CEO of Binance, okay. And JK Fruit, who is a fintech reporter from Wired, okay. Nice little panel discussion to discuss the path to 1 billion crypto users, with the largest capital markets finally embracing crypto, and talk of crypto strategic reserves, including XRP. Hello. You know, it's funny. I gotta stop right there, because people were saying, oh, wow, Stu wants to come out and clarify that Trump wasn't being hard on Ripple, but why doesn't he come out and clarify that XRP is being included in strategic reserve conversations? And all these guys were huffing and puffing and getting all worked up. Oh my gosh. Why doesn't Ripple come out and denounce the Riddlers? Why don't they come out and say that the Riddlers are bad and evil? Why don't they say that all the content creators that are treating XRP like a reserve currency are evil, bad guys? Why don't they come out and clarify that? Well, we did just get a little bit of clarification. Brad just clarified that there is talk of crypto strategic reserves, not just a Bitcoin strategic reserve, crypto strategic reserves. So everybody's, well, Stu comes out and clarifies this. Why doesn't he come out and clarify that XRP is not going to be in the strategic reserve? I feel like I'm listening to my little ones crying at me, whining. Daddy, please. That's how these guys sound, right? Why don't they come out and clarify that XRP is not going to be a strategic reserve? Check out this tweet from Brad Garlinghouse. You might want to sit down while you read it. You might want to take a moment. You might not be able to handle it, because Brad just confirmed that there are talk of crypto strategic reserves. And check out this next point. And I suspect rather imminent U.S. regulatory clarity. A step function change in adoption is closer than you think. Crypto strategic reserves confirmed. Imminent U.S. regulatory clarity confirmed. That's what Brad is saying after being side by side having dinner, eating beef bourguignon with President Trump. Imminent U.S. regulatory clarity. You better lock in, folks. You better lock in right now, because this XRP rally is far from over. And what the new information that I've presented today, and we started to look at here with this market cap multiplier, is the smoking gun evidence as to how easy it's going to be for XRP to climb to not just 10, 20, 30. I now think it's going to be way easier than I previously had thought to hit $100 XRP. You heard me correctly, folks. I really haven't gotten into the 3, 4, or 5 digit XRP talk as of late. While we were trading at 50 cent XRP, I tried not to really get into it, because for the normies, for the new people, when XRP is trading at 50 cents and you talk about it going to $100, let alone 1,000 or 10,000, these people, they shut down. They just shut down. Now that XRP is moving, and now that I have tangible data, real data to prove how easy XRP is moving, well, now I'm second guessing my XRP exit strategy. And I'm starting to think, oh crap, we might actually be moving up to 20 and 30 bucks a lot easier than I had thought. So some of my sell targets that I had might need to be adjusted. This is brand new information. And really a brand new confirmation for those of us in the XRP community who have heard the argument time and time again, oh, XRP could never have the market cap of all of the stocks combined. XRP could never have the market cap bigger than, Nvidia or the Magnificent Seven, right? Or, oh my gosh, that would be a larger market cap than whatever story they said, right? We heard this argument forever. Okay, I have effectively killed this argument, full stop. It's over. I'm not going to spend any more time debating anybody on this. I'm just going to point to the hard data that we're watching and observing and tracking that proves our point, that there is no inhibitor of market cap. There is no limit on how high XRP can go. But even furthermore, we now have proof of how much easier it's going to be for XRP to go to 10, 20, 30, and even $100 and beyond. Maybe these guys weren't so crazy. They were talking about a 3, 4 XRP, $100, $500. Not looking so crazy anymore, folks. Okay, let's go rapid fire Q&A. I'm going to get caught up to speed here. We got a bunch of super chats that came in. I still have an adult beverage to sip on. Appreciate you for stopping by. If you guys haven't already, let's make sure we share out the stream far and wide. Okay. Mighty good. Mighty smooth bourbon. Corey, I don't know if Corey's in the chat. He's down in LA, so I from last time I heard with last week's Discord weekly call, we heard from Corey, and he said he was good. We got some of our we got quite a few of the family down there in LA. But shout out to Corey who brought me this nice bourbon, aged for 10 years. Nice stuff. Good stuff. Hope Corey's doing well here tonight. Let's go rapid fire Q&A. Let's get it. Najib Ahmed, 2-spot. What is your XRP targets exit strategy in 2025? Well, I just alluded to, I might have to adjust it. I got it linked up in the description. It's made available for the Discord community. And I have targets all the way from single-digit XRP all the way up to 25. But now I might have to prepare for $25 to $30 XRP because I think it's going to be a lot easier to get there than I'd originally anticipated. Steven, thank you for the 10 spot. Market cap multiplier is different with XRP because XRP army simply not sell. We are zealots. Pump it higher. It's just like BitLord's been saying. I know BitLord's kind of silly, right? He's been pumping it up. He says we're the new cult. We're the new religion. I lean into that. I've embraced that. I've always embraced that. I never shy away from that XRP cult talk. Now, at the same point, I never go after these other projects as far as like, oh, I want to tear you down to make room for us. It's never been about that. It's purely give us a level playing field. I just think that we perform best. I think that we are ready to handle and build out the best liquidity in the world on the XRP ledger. Nothing against you. It's just we're moving in that direction. But we are zealots. This is a cult. Now, we still hold other assets, but as far as knowing what we hold and understanding what XRP could potentially do here, is massive. And this is why XRP goes a lot higher, because we're crazy. The XRP community is insane. And they were going to put us in the mental institution. Now they're having to break us out of the mental institution to take us to the bank. Say, hey, okay, now we need to break you out of there. And can you take me to the bank? And can you set me up on that on-chain lending that the XRP ledger is about to get? And I'm going to need some of that XRP money that you've been talking about. Yeah. XRP DeFi is about to explode this year, by the way. Yeah. Dual Citizen, thank you for the 589. Dual, appreciate you, brother. Says Zach, it's not beef bourguignon, it's beef bourguignon. That's right. I like to mispronounce it on purpose for more comments, more engagement. It's more super chats from Dual correcting me. Dual, I appreciate you, brother. Much love. Bourguignon. Bourguignon. And like I said, when that tweet originally came out, I did a live show and I said I should be drinking some French wine tonight. Maybe I should be drinking some French wine. Although I'm sorry, guys. For our international audience, I'm sorry. You guys already had crypto regulations. A lot of you guys were already in the clear and you guys were already doing the crypto deal. We're having ourselves a little bit of a celebration here in America because we're saving our country and we're going to become the leaders in crypto most likely if we continue on this track. So we're having ourselves a little bit of a celebration here. So with that being said, I'm drinking Kentucky bourbon that's been aged 10 years from a good friend in the XRP family. Huge shout out. And I'm seeing that orders are coming through for the merch right now. So if you guys are looking to get the merch, you guys know we really do appreciate your support. And we've been getting those out as quickly as they've came. A lot of people, by the way, we're updating our systems right now so that we can send out a notification when the orders have shipped. Because everybody's been asking, has my order shipped? And sorry, we're setting up these processes, and we're going to get that email confirmation set up when your order has been shipped. But basically, anybody that ordered anything before January 14th, your order has been shipped. Your order's on the way. We had delays from Christmas, from the snow, and from the fires have delayed shipping across the country. So we appreciate your patience, but anybody that's ordered before this week, your order's been shipped. It's on the way. Yep. So 10 spot there from R3. R3, thank you. It was Nick Alvier who introduced me to XRP, watching the greatest show on earth too. But it was you who hyped me up about it via news updates, statistics, and charisma. Thank you from a very happy Aussie. Shout out to the Aussies. We're working on the ability to ship our merch over to Australia here soon. That's going to be coming live. But R3, I appreciate that. Shout out to everybody in the XRP content creation game that brought more people in. Whether people were brought in from memes, whether we're talking about, respect, we got to pay respects to the OGs like Digital Asset Investor and Brad Kimes, Digital Perspectives. Those are the guys that brought me in 2018. They woke me out of the Bitcoin trance. They pulled me away, said, hey, man, come take a look over here. So, whether it's the new guys, we got new guys in the meme spaces that have been running Twitter spaces 24/7, 365. These degenerates are running Twitter spaces on Christmas. They don't have families. And if they do have families, they don't care. They're pumping up meme coins on Christmas instead of spending time with their family. Now, I'm not saying whether it's right or wrong. I'm not saying they can take that up with God and ask forgiveness for their sins. I'll let them deal with that separately. What I appreciate is the fact that they're max engaging on Christmas freaking day to get more people in the XRP family. Now, let's continue. I'm getting caught up on our super chats right now. Rod, appreciate you. Rod, thank you. Oh, do I work with Good Morning Crypto? That was your question earlier. That was my question. Yeah. I know those guys. I know the whole team. Really like those guys. Great guys over there. Great platform. Huge shout out to JV and the whole team over there at Good Morning Crypto. They've done a great job in onboarding millions of people, probably. I mean, they've done incredible work over there. Alex, thank you for the 20 spot. Thank you for all you do. You are the legend. Big hug from Australia. All the best for you and your family. 2025 will be legendary. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate your support. Matthew Martins, thank you for the Canadian $6.99. Is there a limit to send back to the bank from Kraken to pay off my truck or house in Canadian? I'm newer with a good bag. You're going to want to test that. It's different on every exchange, and I don't know if it depends on whether or not you have a bank card or a bank account linked up. So I just did a test transaction. I did a test sell order on Uphold, and I was able to sell my XRP, and I was able to send it off the exchange, and it landed because I got my card linked up. It was instant. So I did a test transaction on Uphold because I wanted to test this, exactly what you're talking about, being able to cash out and send money to my bank account. And I did it on Uphold. It was flawless. Now I had to pay a fee to Uphold, of course, on that trade and on the withdraw. I had to pay my fees, but it went through flawless. Now I've set myself up on Uphold, Coinbase, and Caleb and Brown is the most recent one that I've gotten set up on. And we have that available for you guys down below. And I would highly recommend having a few options at least, so that you give yourself a couple different options for being able to take profit and cash out, and, you know, just for being able to on-ramp too. But yeah, Matthew, I wish I could answer that. I'm not familiar with the Kraken exchange, and so you'll have to test that. You have to look into it, and then potentially you might want to test and do a couple of test transactions to make sure. And what we're going to find out, a lot of folks are going to find out, is these exchanges do set limits on how much you can withdraw to your bank in a day. You're going to hit limits on that. And the more trading and volume that you're doing, the more the exchange will work with you. If you're trading millions of dollars, the exchange is going to see that and they're going to up your limits. Okay. But if you're, it's all based on how much volume you're doing and your relationship with the exchange. But good question, Matthew. I'm sorry that I can't answer it. I don't trade on Kraken. I've heard that they have really low fees though. XCN blowing up, X marks the spot. Jason, yeah, I heard about that in the other, we had somebody drop that. Maybe that was you, Jason, had mentioned XCN. I haven't taken a look at it, but I love to see it, man. Yeah, other cryptos with utility, pumping, big time. XDC is nearly at all-time high already. So XDC is looking really good. Zach, shout out to my Caesar guys. Welcome them to XRP. Shout out to my Czar guys. Who's that? I have no idea who that is, Joey. Joey Cucamongo. Who are you talking about? The Czar guys? Who is that? Nick Rocks, thank you for the 2 spot. Saruz, thank you for the 10 spot. Keep dropping the truth. Salutes. XRP salutes. Not a paid sponsor, but salute is in the chat. I love these meme guys. They come in the chat. All these meme guys do is max engage. I've been saying that the memes are net positive. People lose money. The thing about the XRP, everybody's coming to the XRP memes because the XRP community just holds. We're just religious about our holdings. Like, and that's all memes is community and belief and cult. It's community and cult is what drives the memes. And that's why the XRP memes are doing so well, and why everybody's dumping their Solana, dumping their Ethereum, and they're coming into XRP memes. Because they realize and they know that the XRP community, we're psychopaths. We just hold. We just hold and laugh. We laugh at the idea of selling. You want my XRP for $5? Try higher. Right? Try a lot higher. Right? And like I said, I have plans to sell some of my XRP. I'm going to be trading that bag. I plan on buying my bag back. But even if we hit my high targets for this bull run of $25, $30 XRP, I'm still holding on to over half my bag of XRP. There's a portion of my bag that is just not moving. It's not in the circulating supply. I'm going to send in a request to CoinMarketCap, and I'm going to tell them how much XRP I got. And I'm going to say, you need to adjust the circulating supply because I have a bag of XRP that's not circulating. It's buried in my backyard, and it's not going to be, it's not leaving ever. We're psychopaths in the XRP community. Shout out to Salute, though. Salute in the house. Our XRP memes in the house. Not financial advice, not an official sponsor, but we appreciate the love. Legacy Rideshare, thank you for the 50. That's a big one. Thank you for that. Fitty Legacy. God bless you. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. These guys are a little scared, aren't they? These guys are a little scared. Zach is the OG, literally. You know what's crazy about TikTok, man? And I'm not... I'm going to make a TikTok here in the next couple days. And I'm gonna... Well, I don't want to ruin the surprise. I don't want to give you guys too much of a teaser. But I'm laughing because all these TikTokers are on TikTok crying about TikTok going away. And I get it. I mean, I'll be a little bummed if TikTok goes away. I don't think that it is. I don't think it is at all. I think that TikTok is enjoying this engagement that they're getting. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, TikTok's going away. And everybody's on TikTok. Everybody's posting. There's been like this trend of mass following. So there's just max engagement on TikTok. And I think that the executives are just laughing themselves all the way to the bank as there's been all this engagement in this past couple weeks. As people think that it's going away, I don't think it is. But nonetheless, I've been laughing at all these folks that are like making these super dramatic videos about, I never thought we would be here. TikTok's going away. And even for me, though, I got to say that it is kind of crazy to think about. Here we are. I started making content on TikTok first. Before I started on YouTube, before I started really going hard on X and Twitter, I was making content on TikTok first. And I started on TikTok in 2021, in about February, March of 2021. And I'll never forget, I went into TikTok with the strategy. It was just XRP FUD on TikTok. Everybody that was making content on TikTok was pumping up a bunch of crap, a bunch of just crap, literally. And then they were hating on XRP. And so I was like, okay, I need to get on TikTok. I'm going to go in with a plan to start making good content about XRP. So to start sharing the truth about XRP. And here we are 4 hours later. XRP is finally breaking through. I finally have been proven right on TikTok. For the 300,000 people that follow me on TikTok, and probably half of those are bots. I don't know if they are real people, but we got our biggest audience on TikTok, and now they can finally see that I'm right, and TikTok's going to go away. Right? And I don't think it is, but I am enjoying this moment. It is kind of funny to watch. I don't know. Elon's going to buy it. Mr. Beast is going to buy it. Kevin O'Leary's going to buy it. Somebody's going to buy it. TikTok's not going away. I think that Trump loves TikTok, actually. I think that he loves the fact that these deep state entities didn't have control of it. And so TikTok's really freed up and been a big fuel for decentralized media, which leads to decentralized justice. TikTok is so powerful. I know folks think that it's just silly stuff and nonsense. It's so powerful. I'm telling you, in the middle of the night last week, my son wakes me up, and I always blame my son. Sometimes my daughter, but my kids wake me up in the middle of the night. And so sometimes I'm up in the middle of the night and I check Twitter and I check TikTok. And I got these old guys that are running XRP lives on TikTok. And it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm telling you, the XRP army is insane. You got 60-year-old dudes. Nothing against it. I appreciate the hustle. I really do. Pumping up XRP at 2 o'clock in the morning. What are we doing? The only reason I'm up is because my children are waking me up. What are you doing still up at 2 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud? Go to sleep, brother. What are we doing? These guys are pumping up XRP at 2 o'clock in the morning. And not just one. No. Multiple XRP lives. Just random guys pumping up XRP in the middle of the night. The meme guys running spaces on X 24/7. Our community's insane. It's just hilarious to me. And I've always said, bring them on in. Come on in. Daniel, thank you for the 2 spot 2 times. Gave us a super chat once and twice. Appreciate that. Matthew, thanks, brother. You did answer my question. Matthew, there you go. Thank you. Appreciate your support. Vitamin, Zach, the Sigma fam on the XRP Ledger says, hello. Man, you guys in Sigma. Okay, first off, I'm upset with myself because I faded Sigma. OG meme, you guys are max engaging. Your memes are hilarious. And you guys pumped that sucker up way past where I thought you guys were going to take it. And probably will still go a lot higher. So shout out to the Sigma community. I'm mad at myself because I didn't buy Sigma at a 600,000 market cap. That's right. I don't know what it's trading at right now, but I could have bought Sigma at a 600,000 market cap. So for the Sigma community, let me know in the chat what Sigma's at right now, market cap wise. I probably missed out on a big one. Okay. But also, you guys are driving me insane in the Sigma community because there's this guy, Bunny from the Sigma guy. You know who I'm talking about if you're in the Sigma community. This guy's legit. He's cool. He provides really good TA. But every single day, he's posting the charts on Sigma, Aura, which is like tied to Sigma, and a couple other XRP and a couple others. And he tags me in these posts. So every single day I wake up and I'm trying to read my Twitter. Every day I wake up and the first thing that I do before I even check XRP price is I go to YouTube and I read comments and I see how my YouTube's doing. I read comments and then I go to Twitter and I'm going through my notifications to see what we're working with. And every single morning, I'm just trying to sip my coffee and enjoy my Twitter feed. And the Sigma guys are lighting my feed up. I have nothing but Sigma notifications and memes in my notifications feed. I'm trying to read the comments and I can't get past the memes from these Sigma guys. But I respect the hustle. I really do. You know, every time. And I like the Bunny guy. I've listened to this Bunny guy in the spaces. He sounds really legit and cool. But I was thinking about kindly sending him a message and saying, bro, I appreciate it, but could you please just not tag me in your charts on your meme coin? I'm not going to call it a poop coin. I'm not going to say anything like that because this sucker has pumped and I missed out on some big gains. But can you please, sir, please stop tagging me because I don't need my feed flooded with your guys' memes every single morning. But I appreciate the hustle. I really do. Your thoughts on Ethereum? Now that's just making me laugh because it's like, you must be new here, right? Somebody's asking me my thoughts on Ethereum. You must be new here. I'm not impressed. Is that a nice response? I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be abrasive. The outlook does not turn me on. That's how I feel about Ethereum. Okay. No. I think Ethereum's really struggling. I think Ethereum's really in trouble. If Ethereum doesn't move quick, it's in big trouble. If you look at the gains, Ethereum is being outperformed by Bitcoin, and that should not be the case. Ethereum was the leading altcoin. It always outperformed Bitcoin. It would follow Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin would rally, then the liquidity would flow into Ethereum and the altcoins. That's not the dynamic that's in play right now for Ethereum. Ethereum is not outperforming Bitcoin. It's losing market share to Solana and all these other layer 2s on Ethereum. It's losing market cap to Sui and all these other projects too. Ethereum is bleeding out. It's really struggling. And so the outlook on Ethereum is just not good right now. And I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to FUD it. I'm not trying to beat it up. It's just, it's not good. It's not good. It's really struggling, as a matter of fact. So that's my response to Ethereum. Where do we go? Vitamin, Zach, the Sigma fam on XRPL says hello. Okay, that's where we left off. Thank you, Vitamin. Thank you, Vitamin. Joey, Czar guys, Zach, that's my coworkers. They have all just jumped into XRP because of you and all your knowledge you have given to us. Thanks, man. There you go, Joey. Shout out to the Czar guys. Welcome to the XRP family. No, you are not too late. This party is just getting started and warming up. I'm a real person who found you on TikTok. Thank you so much. Forever grateful, Roberta. Roberta? Is that Roberta up in Canada that I'm about to get to meet this weekend up in Canada? Our good friends at the Vancouver Resource Investment Conference. Are we going to have ourselves a good time or what? That's right, folks. We got our next meetup happening in just 2 days. XRP meetup. Discord exclusive. Is that you, Roberta? I can't wait to meet you if that's you. Pretty sure it is. Duran, thank you for the 20 spot. Aloha. Aloha, y'alls. Keep it going, Zach. Hey, Duran, appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much. XLM or HBAR, unless buying XRP, what would be better? For me, it's HBAR. I'm not going to give you financial advice or tell you what to buy, but for me, it's HBAR. Now, we got 7,000 people with us in the live chat tonight. If you guys haven't already, please answer my poll in the chat. I dropped a chat asking here, or dropped a poll, will XRP break $4 this weekend? Answer yes or no. Right now, we have 3,000 votes, and the overwhelming majority, 87%, say yes, we are going to hit $4 this week. Let's go rapid fire Q&A. Rapid fire Q&A. Let me refresh the chat. Rapid fire Q&A. I'm going to close up the poll. Property One Vegas, thank you for the $58.90. Just got here. I was late gambling at Planet Hollywood. Man, I hope that you won. Property One, thank you, brother. Hopefully we'll see you at XRP Las Vegas. I'm assuming you got Vegas in the name. So I'm assuming that we're going to, well, you were just at Planet Hollywood. So yes, of course, you're in Vegas right now. So we're going to see you at XRP Las Vegas, right? XRP Las Vegas is going to be so much fun this year. I cannot wait. The Evernote ecosystem is proof that innovation on the XRP ledger is just beginning 100%. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to do an Evernote deep dive here shortly. Just kind of been waiting. On a lot of these projects, I want to give them an opportunity to get some things going before I do a deep dive, right? That's where I'm at with Evernote. Come on, Zach. You know you want to say bear. Hey, Supreme Jedi. We got the bear army in the house. Bear on the XRP ledger. Thank you for mentioning Evernote. Yep. Would love to hold long term, but would like to live as well. No, I get it, man. A lot of people are in a position where they're going to have to sell some XRP. A lot of folks are in a position where they just want to sell some XRP. Honestly, for most investors, after they've made a 5 or 10x, they're going to take at least their initial out, right? Their initial investment they're going to take out. So, you know, I think that's where a lot of people are at for this bull run that are going to hold long term. There's a lot of people that aren't going to sell any XRP. And I think there's a large portion too that's going to sell their initial, take a little bit of profit, you know, take some room to go on a nice vacation, nice trip, or reward yourself, right? But there's a lot of people that are just going to hold outright. They're not going to sell a thing. Carl Rice, thank you for the 5 spot, Carl. Appreciate that, my friend. All right, I'm watching the chat right now. I'm going to try to go rapid fire with you guys. See you in Vegas, you bet. Guys, Vegas, going to be crazy. That's going to sell out here soon, by the way, too. Okay, let me zoom in on our chart. We're at $3.29 for XRP. I'm going to go here to the 15-minute chart. Let me fix my chart here real quick. Okay. Okay, here we go. So here's the 15-minute chart. What you see is yesterday, XRP pumped up to about 320. SEC filed that appeal, and it took us down to 290. 287, I think, was the lowest that I saw on Coinbase and maybe a couple other exchanges. This is the Qcoin chart right here. So on Qcoin, it got all the way down to 292. Then today, XRP initially pumped up to 338. Then we dipped back down to 316. So we went up to 338, back down to 316, dumped by 20 cents, right? And then we pop back up here to 340. That's a new all-time high for XRP on some charts. And then we just dipped back down to 316 here once again. So now we're setting ourselves up. I'm going to put a new marker right here, right at about 316. That's kind of our new level of support right here for XRP. Now, this feels so damn good. Okay, can we just do a little cheers right now to celebrate the fact that we're talking about building support above $3. Not 3 cents, 30 cents, sorry. Not $1, not $2. No. This is support building above $3. God bless all of you guys in the XRP family. Let's go. What's your thoughts? Somebody asked, what's your thoughts on the Sol and XRP reserve? We just got comments from Brad Garlinghouse that it's being considered, it's being talked about. I've always said that XRP is the best option to add as a digital currency into our strategic reserves. XRP has always been the best option. It has the store of value promise and aspect to it that gold and Bitcoin have, but then it has additional utility like gold, but it has way more utility than gold. So it's the better option than gold and Bitcoin and Solana, not even close. So I think that's why JP Morgan, I mean, clearly, for whatever reason, JP Morgan expects more inflows into the XRP ETF than they do the Solana ETF. So it's not just me, it's JP Morgan. $3.29 right now for XRP. Comments, questions, drop them down below. Rapid fire Q&A. We're rolling. Rapid fire. Scott Clymer, thank you for the 20 spot. Scott, appreciate you. For those new to the cult, we drink anytime Zach says aliens. You guys are making me laugh. So I already said I'm buying the dip on the alien invasion. It's going to happen. When they announce, when we see the mothership over New York, I'm running to the exchange and I'm hitting that buy button. I'm calling up my guys from Caleb and Brown and I'm telling them we need to buy more XRP. Well, I'm done buying XRP, but we're going to buy some more altcoins. I'll be buying more HBAR, more XLM. I'm buying the dip on the alien invasion all day long. I just said alien like 5 times. So we might need to refill our adult beverage. What do you guys say? Guys, check out the chat real quick. I'm going to go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back and we'll continue. I'm going to refill my adult beverage too. Let's go. All right. We are back like we never left. Shout out to everybody that never left during this bull run. You know what I'm saying? During this bear market, right? Years and years in this XRP community, and we finally break free. I'll wait for your TikTok dance, bro. I told you guys it's coming. XRP goes to all-time high. I'm going to have to break out a TikTok dance. And TikTok's going away. Go figure. That's going to be my last TikTok. I'm going to say, guys, I promised you a TikTok dance when XRP goes to all-time high. I don't even think that TikTok dances are a thing anymore, right? It's not even like right? I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out what the new trend is. One last TikTok dance, and then the platform's gone. Nah, it's not going anywhere. Thoughts on ISO going live November 2025? Banks are already opting into it. I wouldn't worry about any of the dates related to ISO. They're already going live. It's not going to impact price. It's not something to get overly too deep down into this ISO rabbit hole. It's important to understand, but don't hang your hat on, March 10th, some banks are going to start to integrate it. November 2025, everybody's supposed to be live. These banks have been opting in since August of 2023, if I'm not mistaken. Since August of 2023, SWIFT member banks could opt into ISO messaging standard. So they're already going live. It's not a big deal as far as how it's going to impact price. As far as looking at cryptos that are becoming ISO compliant, what's happening is that the projects like Ripple is making payments using XRP that are ISO compliant. So XRP in and of itself is not a security, and it's also not ISO compliant. It's important to understand that distinction. But what Ripple's done is they got their payment stack, which includes payments in XRP, they've made that ISO compliant. So, Hedera has done the same thing for HBAR. Algorand Foundation has done the same thing for Algo. Ripple was the first basically member of that body for the ISO 222 standard messaging body, basically whatever that group was. Ripple was one of the first, if not the first. What's up, guys? Drop it in the chat, comments, questions. If you guys haven't already, please share it out far and wide. XRP right now at $3.30, 15-minute chart zoomed in. I'm loving this structure. I'm absolutely loving the fact that I get to say we're building support for XRP at $3.15. $3.15 is our support. Years of saying that, guys, hey, we broke out a few cents here. Is this it? Years of looking at these dates like, ISO is going to go live. We used to look at these dates. The case might settle up. Remember when we thought that the case was going to settle up at the beginning of 2021? And then we're going into 2022 and we say, okay, this is the year. The case is going to settle up. It's over. Right? And during 2021, remember that bull run? I remember it vividly. I was making TikToks. We were popping off. It was going crazy. XRP was up to $1.50, all the way up to $1.90, all the way up to nearly $2. And that was it. That was the XRP bull run. $2. See you later. There's your bull run. You're done. Now we're talking about building structure above $3.16. In fact, we just had our highest daily close ever. We are quickly approaching, if we didn't already get the highest weekly close last week. Let me zoom out here to our weekly chart. Well, I'm not going to be able to see it. Yeah, I'm not going to. We're close. I think the highest weekly close is $2.75. And we closed off this week a little bit below that, I think. Yeah, we were below that. But we got that weekly close, came in at, what was it? It was like 240. I remember how excited I was about that. That felt like it was just yesterday. And I mean, it was Sunday, right? So it only was like 4 days ago. But the point being, I remember how excited I was about that. I was like, guys, this is not our highest weekly close ever, but we closed the week green. We closed it at 250. That's what it was. We needed to close above 240 for the weekly candle to be green, and we closed at 250. That was just on Sunday. And remember how excited I was about that? Remember how excited I was on New Year's? We did the New Year's live show, New Year's Eve. And we were watching live as XRP closed the candle on the year above $2. It was at like what, 210 or whatever. That was the highest yearly close and the highest monthly close. We just had XRP's highest daily close. That was just a couple days ago. And now if we close above $2.75, I think that will be the highest weekly close in XRP's history. So basically on all time frames, in all time frames, XRP will be in price discovery, uncharted territory that it's never been in before. This thing blew up. Absolutely. Absolutely, Arthur. Now, my H-bar prediction is about $1.50 to $2 this bull run. Somebody just asked that. Let's go back. Q&A. Daniel, thank you for the 2 spot. Hopefully you refilled with Kentucky bourbon. I did. We did refill the Kentucky bourbon. Shout out to Corey. Now let's go back. Q&A. Rapid fire Q&A. I'm seeing a lot of orders come in right now for the merch. Appreciate your guys' support. Really do. Thank you so much. Yep. Okay. Is it a good idea to buy XRP now? I think XRP is going higher. So that's how I'll answer that question. I'm not going to tell you when or what to buy ever. I never do, never have, never will. Arthur, yeah. Yep. Clipped. Okay, Supreme Jedi, clip me up. There you go. Dude at work bought a Corvette with his crypto gains. He's regretting cashing out too early. It's been a long time, Arthur, hasn't it? I know. There wasn't so many of us out here. Zach, are you wearing pants? No. Gosh, no. This is an XRP celebration. What are you talking about? Of course not. Why would I wear pants? Oh, late night session. We start. It's always the late night sessions where I drink wine, or if we do dip into the whiskey or the bourbon. Then we always find ourselves down some places that we're not supposed to go. We always get ourselves into some trouble. Joey Cucamongo. Where do you guys come up with these names? Is that a real name? Cucamongo? I feel like that should be a meme coin. Now, don't go launch the meme coin. I know somebody's going to go do that. These guys hear one thing. Yep, let's go do it. I'm on it. Don't go launch it, but it should be. That's a good name. Cucamongo. I feel like that could be a meme. Stu, appreciate you. Yep. Razorback, thank you. Didn't even notice that you were live. Oh, yes, sir. We've been live for almost 2 hours. This is what we do. We have over 7,000 in the stream here right now. I was live for 3 hours earlier on TikTok. It's max engagement season. We're not going to stop anytime soon. We're just not even close. I was tired before I got on the live here tonight. Every single time, because I got to put my kids to bed, right? So we read our book. We do. I always read the book for bedtime. So we read the bedtime story, and then we go tuck in the kids and everything. And I'm about to fall asleep out there, and then got to get rocking and rolling. But you guys always get me pumped back up, and it's easy to get pumped back up to do a late night live when XRP is moving like it is right now. Nick Fields, thank you for the 2-spot. Evernote plus XRP, greatest technology of our lifetime. Who would you like to interview in this space? There's a lot of people in this space that I still would like to interview. A lot of people outside of crypto that I would like to interview. Yeah. Somebody said Zach seems like the more natural streamer. Wasn't planning on drinking until I heard Zach talk aliens. Now, well, the rest is history. No, I appreciate that, guys. I like doing these lives. They're a lot of fun. I try to go live for just an hour, and we end up going live for 2 hours. I was trying to do a TikTok live earlier for an hour. I ended up going live for 3. And honestly, the crazy thing is, guys, if you listen to the first 45 minutes of this show or hour of this show, it was jam-packed with news. It was jam-packed with what's going on. And I felt like I still didn't cover, I this morning's video covered something different. In this morning's TikTok live for 3 hours, I was covering a bunch of different stuff in that. In this live show that's going to go for 2 hours, we covered a bunch of different stuff in this one. And there's still even more. There's still new people getting onboarded that we got to get caught up to speed. There's still additional, news, coming out all the time. XRP's popping off price-wise. We're back up to $3.30 here once again. This thing's just moving. Yes, read to the children. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm very, very particular. I'll just say I'm very particular about what I read to the children. By the way, my daughter absolutely loves this shirt. This XRP Castle shirt. She absolutely loves it. I want to make sure you guys can see this. Right. So she comes up to me. She says, "Daddy, let me look at your shirt. Let me look at your shirt." I was like, "Okay." She says, "That's the bear. That's the knight. That's the king." What else did she say? She says, "That's XRP." She knows how to say XRP perfectly. She said XRP a couple months ago out of nowhere. I've never talked about XRP with her, but she's just listened and heard. She always listens to me, right? So she's heard me say XRP probably many times. So out of nowhere, I forget what we were talking about. Oh, she came into the office the other day, and she likes to come sit up in my chair, and she likes to pretend that she's doing a show. And so she gets the mic and she gets talking, and she hops up here and she says, "And so XRP," and I was like, "What? What just happened here? We've never talked about XRP. What do you think you're doing?" And I couldn't believe it. It was a proud dad moment. But anyways, she goes through the shirt. She decodes. Basically, I already got my daughter decoding the XRP riddles. And that's going to trigger some people. Some people are going to say, "How dare you? How ridiculous. Oh my goodness." Baby girl has to know where the generational wealth came from, doesn't she? Come on. She knows how to say XRP. She's working on Bitcoin and US dollar. And then she goes over to the puppet. She knows the puppet, right? Because the hidden hand is holding the puppet on the puppet strings. And then now she likes to go to this one, the most recent bearable guy picture. She likes this one because she likes to point out that the knight has the crown. She says, Daddy, what's that? What's that? I said, that's the crown. She took it from the king. The king's over in the woods crying. She said, yeah, that's the crown. She absolutely loves these shirts. And now when she sees the news come on, she'll say, that's Daddy's show. That's Daddy's show. I said, no, that's not Daddy's show. That's the news. It's not Daddy's show, though. You like the shirts, Supreme? Yeah. I think they're hitting pretty good. Yeah, that's Daddy's show. And now she knows about Daddy's movie. You know, that's Daddy's movie. That's what she says. I'll be honest with you guys. I never thought that I'd be doing this. I never thought that I'd be full-time in media. Like, it still is weird. It still feels like I got to pinch myself every day to remind myself this is actually what we're doing and where we're at. And so blessed. And the only thing to do is to just lean into it and to leverage it, right? And that's what I think our community is doing as a whole. A lot of us already had something cooking before XRP, and XRP is just allowing us to expand our business, to start the business. If you haven't even started it, right? Now you got XRP, you got some of your other investments. We're going to have that capital. We're going to have that freedom where you can leave your job. I know some people were commenting on my video earlier today, just quit my job. I was like, oh crap. Well, depending on how much XRP you have, maybe you can quit your job, but we might need to stick around at the job for a little bit longer, depending on how much you hold. Sorry, guys. You have another one, Zach? Another what? How old is I can't comment on that. But yeah, I do have a couple. I managed to get myself a couple of these children. The best blessing ever. Best things that have ever happened to me. Yeah, yeah. You guys are hilarious in the chat. Arthur, what's up? The real show is about to start. That's right. I mean, this thing's just getting started with XRP. Oh, have I talked to Adam or Joe 7? Yo, Arthur, where is Joe 7 at? That's crazy that you mentioned Joe. I forgot about Joe, honestly. That's crazy. He was one of the few XRP TikTokers back in the day. And he kept on getting in trouble on TikTok. Nate just dropped a 10 spot. He asked me, any big gardening plans this year? No. Right now, I'm so busy with doing this and with the kids that there's no big garden. But I will do a garden once again. I do my little garden, and that's my little sanctuary. I do my little garden. Not going to be anything crazy. Nothing that I could, live off of full time, right? Not fully self-sufficient off the garden. But the reason why I always have a little garden is because that's my happy place where I get to take my children outside. We get to go play in the dirt. Get to go soak up the sun. And that's That's my happy spot out there. So no big plans, but as always, I will throw a few seeds in the dirt and see what sprouts up. That's how I garden. I go out there with my adult beverage, throw some seeds in the dirt, see what sprouts up, and what survives. And I'm I do actually care pretty hard. I'm kind of into it a little bit, just a little bit. You have kept it all interesting for me 4 years, Chester. Yeah, I've tried to. Got to mix it up. Are you growing tomatoes? Guys, I'm in the Pacific Northwest. We're not growing anything right now. Ain't nothing growing up here in the Pacific Northwest right now. Although I will say our weather has been incredible. Nobody can complain up in the Pacific Northwest. Not about the rain, not about the clouds. You got California on fire. You got the Midwest at negative degrees. We're at 45 to 50 degrees sunshine, and it has been super mild so far. Super mild. Gideon says, Whatcom County XRP holder. We have been here since 2020 at 23 cents. There you go. Up in my neck of the woods. It's been interesting to see more and more people in my local area get tapped in and kind of find me. Or people that already knew me in my previous life who say, hey, man, I just saw you on TikTok. What the heck, man? What's going on with this crypto stuff? And usually I kind of just play dumb. I say, well, it's going on well. Well, XRP wasn't doing anything, I would just, say, yeah, we're got some things cooking over here, right? Texas is going to get hit by a blizzard. Where can you find me when TikTok goes away? Well, I'm live on YouTube and X right now, but I don't think that TikTok's going away. What percentage of Americans hold XRP? Not many. Probably less than 1% for sure. Less than 1% for sure. Somebody said, I can't believe I sold. Now, I've started to see that come in too. Somebody just said North King County. There you go. Yep. Protein 40. Thank you. Cheers, bro. Check us out. We love brown water too. What is that? Buddies, Spirits, and Cider? Is that the name? I want to make sure I got your name there correct. Buddies, Spirits, and Cigars. Buddies, Spirits, and Cigars. You got 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. Okay. I'll tell you what. We got something in this bourbon I'm sipping on right now. Good stuff. What about the liquidity pools? Yeah, I'll be doing an AMM update here shortly. Zach, break out the banquet. Coors, have a drink with me. Man, Arthur, I haven't had a Coors banquet in a long time. That's what I would do on TikTok Live. I remember getting banned from a TikTok Live because I shotgunned a Coors banquet with Blockchain Boy. You remember that one, Arthur? I was doing some degenerate activity on TikTok back in the day. I remember I got in trouble. I hope Blockchain Boy's doing all right. I know he doesn't have a bag of XRP, so he's probably having a little bit of regret. You remember that? Yeah, man, I haven't done the banquets in a while. I switched to Michelob Ultra. I've just been rotating between my light, cheap beers while XRP's been in the slump. Now that we're popping off, we popped a bottle. I popped a bottle that I was gifted. Still breaks me to go spend too much on liquor. You know what I'm saying? Zach's yacht party. We will be having a yacht party. It will not be on my yacht because I'm not buying a yacht. I was just complaining about paying too much for liquor. So I'm definitely not going to be buying a yacht. But I will be coming to party on your yacht. So if you are buying a yacht with your XRP money, let me know because we're coming to party on your yacht. Okay. And we'll bring everything that's needed. You supply the yacht, we got the rest covered. Yeah. Arthur, we've had to leave all of them behind. All these same, it's funny, these same guys, same people, they keep on coming back. Okay, take a poll would like their hat. I like XRP family. Take a poll on what the XRP family would like on their hat. Proper chaos in the house. Proper chaos. One of our TikTokers. Hey, what would you guys like to see on the hat? I like the XRP family. I love that. I love how that turned out. And we're going to be going live with the hats and the beanies here soon. We're going to be going live with the hats and the beanies. But what else would you guys like to see on the hats? I did actually have a patch. So my guy can get me samples, right? When we want to do something up, we get a sample. We see how it looks. I didn't know how well some of these would turn out. Like this most recent picture from the bearable guy, I didn't know how well this one was going to turn out. It turned out perfect. I mean, the pixelation and the quality already is not that good, but it picked up all of that. But we already got a patch made for the XRP Castle. So I got this XRP Castle shirt on right now. And we wanted to see how this would look. We got it made, but it didn't quite turn out. So, like I said, we're still working out some things as far as hats. We're going to do hats and beanies. And we'll probably offer the hats in, what are they called? Yeah, so this is the Richardson 112 trucker hats. These are like some of the most popular hats right now, these Richardson 112s. That up there is a snapback. Yeah, this is from Yupeng. This is a snapback. So they actually both are snapbacks, but this is the Richardson. These are very, very popular right now. I'm not a hat guy. Now, my hairline has started to recede ever so slightly. You can see that, it's starting to creep up a little bit. Okay? No gray hairs. Got a couple children. No gray hairs yet. Just hit 30. Hairline starting to recede. So, I will be stocking up on some hats for down the road. I used to wear hats back in the day when I played ball. I used to play baseball. And so I used to wear hats more. But I'm going to, while I got it, because I know how bad my family balds, while I got it, I'm going to keep it and I ain't covering it up. But eventually, I will become a hat guy once again. But yeah, we'll be able to offer snapbacks in the Richardsons, and we can even do other ones too. But hopefully the beanies too are going to come out really nice as well. Scott Johnson, thank you for the 20 spot. Big pump for the ISO tokens today. You bet. Yeah, XDC's already up to nearly an all-time high. It's looking really good out here. Let me look. XLM popped up above 50 cents. Okay. Here's XLM right at 49 cents right now. Flare up to 2.8, almost up to 3 cents. Starting to wake up a little bit. It almost hit 3 cents today. But XDC's really gone on a tear. This sucker went all the way up to 15.5 cents today. The all-time high for XDC is about 19 cents. So XDC's already at nearly all-time high. Algorand popped up to 49. Wow. Algorand making a nice little move up here towards 50 cents. Love to see that one. How about SHX? Let's take a look at this one. Right at 1.5 cents for SHX. I do got myself a little bag of that one. Oh, I guess my phone wasn't charging. I had my phone plugged in, but I guess it wasn't charging because my TikTok live just died. So, or my phone just shut off. Well, let me see. Well, TikTok's gone. Good night, TikTok. Guys, I'll go for a few more minutes. Final comments, questions, drop them down below. Appreciate your support here tonight. If you guys haven't already, please make sure you like this stream. We got over 7,000 people in the show here tonight still, even without TikTok, just here on X and YouTube. So if you guys could do me a favor, could you like this video? Help me out by sharing it out far and wide, and especially our other short form content. Really appreciate your support for doing so. The whiteboard video that I did today is a great example. That's one to share with folks that are new into crypto, trying to understand, you know, they hear you talking about XRP going to these big prices, and they think, man, you're out of your freaking mind. What are you talking about? Send them the market cap myth exposed video that I did earlier today, the whiteboard video. It's 3 minutes long. It breaks it down perfectly, and then they'll be able to understand how easily XRP is going to move to $20 and $30. Zach, you were born to do YouTube? Well, it's funny because I thought that I was going to be a sports commentator. When I was a kid, I would role play. I would role play pretending to be a sports anchor. I'd get my coffee cup with a little bit of water in there, and then I would do little shows for my family. And I'll also tell you a secret too. My maybe I shouldn't say anything. I'll just say, thank goodness that I did have some alpha males in my family that steered me away, because my mother and my aunts got me into Backstreet Boys when I was younger. Okay. And you have to understand, I was born in 1994. Backstreet Boys started to go insane when I was a kid, right? So they got me into Backstreet Boys. So not only did I would pretend to do my sports broadcast with my family. I'd fill up my coffee cup with my water and I'd give them the breakdown. I even think that I'd write it down. I remember writing it down on like a sheet, my notes, my talking points. And so I'd pretend to do my sports broadcast. But then, of course, being a millennial, growing up with the Backstreet Boys, my mother and my aunts, I'm not going to say they forced me, but they had me doing Backstreet Boys routines. Okay. I no longer do the Backstreet Boys routines. I am going to do a TikTok dance once XRP goes to all-time high. So I will do one of those, and I'll have to bring back the Backstreet Boys. But it's funny that you comment that I was, meant for this, because I was doing this at a very young age. And I never even thought that I was going to end up doing it for a career. When I was older, like 18, getting my first job, and when I went to college and everything, and ended up dropping out of college and not finishing college and just starting my own business. And, I never thought that I'd be here, talking for a living, basically. But here we are. And obviously it's a lot more than just talking, but, it's funny to think about, as a little youngin', doing the sports broadcast, doing the Backstreet Boys. What a time. What a time. Daniel, thank you for the 2 spot. 1970 legend, thank you for the 10 spot, brother. Perseverance and the XRP symbol should be on the hats. How high do you think the XLM might go this bull run? Okay. Noted as far as perseverance and the XRP symbol. I like that. That could be a good hat with the XRP logo and then perseverance on the side. That could be good. That could be good. Or even maybe just do the perseverance ship on a patch. I wonder how that would look. That could be kind of interesting. But as far as how high I think XLM will go this bull run, I think that you're looking at a $2 XLM easily. Yeah. Yeah, I think that you know, $2 to $4, $2 to $4 for XLM. Yeah. Yeah. And the previous all-time high for XLM is about 90 cents. It's just under $1. If you're going to be talking about sports, then I'm going to turn you off. Stick with your thing. You're good at XRP. What gets into some of these guys? Like, we're having a good time, 2 hours into a live show, and I'm talking about when I was a 5-year-old about how I used to do sports broadcasts. Okay, relax, okay? Come on. What's wrong with these guys? You are going to have to put up with my TikTok dance, though. I don't know which one it's going to be, but you are going to have to put up with that. And that's the thing about, it's funny that you say that about sports, because I don't watch sports anymore. I don't know anything that's going on in sports. Like, I grew up as a Green Bay Packers fan for football, American football, that is. I don't even know. Jordan Love, is that their quarterback? I don't even know who plays for my team anymore. When I do end up watching a game, I don't know who's on the court. I don't know who's on the field. I don't know anybody anymore. I went to a Mariners game last year. I didn't know any of the players, literally. I didn't know any of them. So I'm out of the loop completely on sports. So trust me, I'm not going anywhere. Okay? Scott Johnson, I love to hear that. He says, I've helped over 30 people buy XRP this month. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. Can you do a moonwalk? No, I can't dance. I can't dance. I do a 2-step. Wifey tells me that I need to move my hips. So I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on moving the hips, okay? Yeah, Kenneth, thank you for your comments. Appreciate you guys. All right, guys. Hey, it's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Well, I'm just reading here. Okay, Scott asked me, Zach, what are your thoughts about what will likely happen with silver and gold in the near future? I'm actually curious. Crypto's been moving. Really XRP. XRP's been moving so much that I haven't even been paying attention. Excuse me. I haven't been paying attention to precious metals, to be honest. I really haven't. Now, I know that we had recaptured 2,700 for gold. So here's gold on the month. Let me show you guys what we're working with here. Gold right now on the month up to 2,745. So gold showing good strength, and then let's see where silver's at. Where's our silver? Right here. Okay, this is silver at 31.5. What has it done this week? So it went back to about $30, but here we are, pushed up to $32, and now we're chilling at 31.5. Now, I will be providing some updates on precious metals because this weekend is the Vancouver Resource Investment Conference. So I'll be up in Vancouver this weekend. Anybody in the XRP family that's in Vancouver or BC, come to the Vancouver Resource Investment Conference. It's 100% free, costs you nothing to get in. I'm going to be there. And so that's obviously the precious metals community. And so I'll be providing an update on precious metals, and we'll be taking a look at that. But Scott, to answer your question as far as near term, gold and silver are not invincible to any bigger market catalyst or black swan. So if we do see that, gold and silver will both get hit, but we've established tremendous support on silver at about $30. We've already established support on gold above 2,500. So even if we get hit, gold and silver already have good support. And then as far as the outlook for this next 3 to 4 years, absolutely fantastic. If you go look at the performance of gold and silver during the first Trump administration, it was very good. And I think that this next one's, we're going to see something even better. Silver, and especially the tariffs too. I hadn't even considered this. This is one of the things that I'm interested at learning more about up in Vancouver this weekend, is going to be how the tariffs will impact the supply of silver and gold and some of these other commodities like copper and others. There's some folks that are saying that these tariffs could have a big impact and cause the price on some of these commodities to actually go up drastically. So we'll be watching that one. But as far as gold and silver, yeah, I think that they're going higher. Yeah. All right, guys. It's been a fantastic live show tonight. I really appreciate your support. You guys have been amazing. So thank you for stopping by here tonight. Like I said, if you could do me a favor, please like this video. If you haven't already, let's make sure we tap that like button. If you didn't like tonight's live, you can also hit it down. But make sure that you give me something. And then if you guys could also check us out, we are linked up at zachrector.com. I also have quick links down below. One of the things that I highly want you guys to take a look at right now and highly recommend is sitting down and going through your XRP exit strategy. I've laid out mine. I'm starting to have some second thoughts after our most recent analysis on market cap multiplier, but nonetheless, I want to make sure that you guys have your XRP exit strategy or plan intact. And then I also want to make sure that you guys have a couple different exchanges. I want to make sure that you have options open for this bull run. So I got links for exchanges linked up down below. Coinbase, Uphold, you guys probably know about them. The most recent exchange that we've added is Caleb and Brown. And this exchange is not just like any other exchange. This offers personalized broker service. I've been really impressed with Caleb and Brown so far. And so they're the most recent exchange that I've added assets to and have got set up on to be able to take profits on XRP this bull run. So I would highly recommend you guys take a look at that. I also have links for cold storage wallets. We have our private community available. If you guys want to get tapped in with us on the private community, we have that linked up at zachrector.com. You sign up through Patreon to get access to Discord. And then the last thing that I'm going to show you before we sign off for tonight is the XRP merch. The XRP merch is going crazy. Everybody's loving it. We're getting it out as fast as possible. So get your order in. We'll get it sent out as fast as possible. And let the world know that you're an OG in the XRP community that knows how to break down and decode the riddles, right? That knows how to break down and decode Brad Garlinghouse's tattoo, right? Let's do it. It's all available, and we got more collections. I also, I just sent over 5 new designs to my guy. So we're going to be dropping merch. We're just going to keep it coming. And everything supports the cause. When you use any of our links, when you buy our merch, once again, I don't have sponsors, so I am my own sponsor. That's why I'm just taking a 1 minute here as we wrap up this call to just say thank you for when you guys do go support, when you guys go do use our links. That's how we keep our operation live, and I couldn't do it without you. Okay? Appreciate your guys' support. I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll have some more content coming. You guys won't want to miss it. Okay? Appreciate you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless you all. Thank you.